Hey, what is going on YouTube? This is Robert, and today I'm bringing you to yet another how to cop or how to buy type of video. This time is obviously going to be for what we're getting this week, or what we're hopefully getting this week, being the box logo hoodies and the beanies and possibly a Christmas item. But as per norm, this is going to be the same sort of video that I've done the past couple of times, where obviously people give their views and opinions as to whether it works, whether it doesn't work, and in general we just go over the main things, the main bits and pieces and the main tips that I can basically give you, and hopefully you don't make the same mistakes that I do when it comes to some of these drops. But without further ado, let's just get into it. This is obviously how to manually go for these pieces, but yeah, let's get into this. Okay, so as per norm, we're just going to be kicking off on the Supreme site, and this is so oversized now, it is horrendous. But yeah, we're going to be kicking off on the Supreme site, where I'm just going to go through very, very basic things in a brief amount of time, because I seem to somehow fit all the details that I want to talk about into the video. But yeah, I still managed to make it far too long, so I'm going to try and avoid that. So let's start off with the basic. When it comes to checking out, there are a couple of things that I messed up on and a couple of things that you can do better than me on by keeping these in mind. Now, first and foremost, it always seems like the case is that Supreme decide to load in either a box logo or something of the most importance to like the front of the carousel. So if you are going to be going for any of them this week, I mean most people are, then yeah, just keep that in mind. Carousel, it always seems to weirdly have like the most hyped pieces just appear. But if you want to play it safe and go plain and simple, then your best bet is obviously either going to be the new tab, casual, or we're going to be going on to the sweatshirts tab. Now here's the issue and the error that I made for my video, which I'll put on screen, is that I went onto the new tab, scrolled down, basically hovered past the item, didn't click on it, and I went straight back to t-shirts, refreshed, and went with that way. So always just keep in mind, having two tabs open, being like the new tab and the tab that the item should drop under, is normally in your best interest. Obviously the same goes for if you're going for a box logo beanie, that will normally be pushed to the top as well. But yeah, realistically you can just go new tab and scroll down, and yeah. Now a couple of details that I will get into in regards to checking out, just a couple of things. People always ask, you know, how do you refresh, how do you go back and forth, how do you open things up, and everything like that. My basic refresh, just control R. Most people do F5. At some points I do click the top left and just click the refresh on the page which says reload this page. But that's about it. In terms of opening up the item, normally, you know, clicking on it will be decent, but as you can see, there's sometimes a small little loading error. So sometimes I do just middle mouse click, and that's just the scroll wheel to open it up and then go onto it. I normally usually do this just because of the pure fact that sometimes if something can go wrong with this and you've gone off of the main tab, it's just a backup, you know, it saves your back in the end and saves your skin, because sometimes there can be issues and this tab that you go onto will crash. And yeah, that is about it. But let's get into the main thing, which is obviously going to be Google Chrome, and then just how to check out, plain and simple, nice and easy. So we're just going to make a new profile, which is going to be the Supreme how to cop, and as per norm, all information and details will be down below. So you can either go here and put what's in the comment section or what I'm about to go on to and just copy, paste, and you're done, or you can do one of these methods. So yeah, you simply just click on your little profile, and then you've got three options, being addresses, card, and passwords. You're just going to click on the addresses, obviously. That's just going to open up here, plain and simple. Obviously, you can get to it by just going settings and then clicking on autofill and addresses and more. That's going to get you to the exact same point or exact same place. But yeah, you can just copy and paste this from the comments section. Now what we're going to do is just add an address. Simple. So obviously, just to prove there's nothing on Supreme, I can just open a new tab, paste the link to Supreme, we'll go onto it, we'll go shop, we'll just click on this item, being one of the hoodies or tees. Okay, they're sold out. That's not a good, it's not a good example, but we'll click on to the shell jacket, we'll just add to cart, checkout, and as you can see, there are no details. That's it. So now what we're going to do is just add the address of the Supreme store. So we've got all of the details in, we're just going to simply hit save, and as of that we just head over to this tab and just add it basically. So it's as simple as you can see, just you click and it's there. Magic. Now obviously you can manage addresses if there are any issues with it, but mainly you just add it. That's it, it's going to be added. We're just simply going to click save address for future orders, which is the main helpful thing. You don't do this, but we simply just do that, hit this a couple of times, you know, which we're not doing, then we simply just head back to our cart like this. We hit checkout now, and as you see, the details are all there. Now, let's just run through the quick checkout things. Copying and pasting your card number is a huge thing if you are going manual and if you are going to do this. It's the same thing that I've always done, it's the same thing that I always do, because instead of typing it out, it just saves you a couple of seconds, and then obviously you can click, you know, choose whichever things and type in whatever your other details are, click accept or I have read, and that's it. Now, some things that might, you know, just save you a couple of seconds or save you some time in general is obviously checking this beforehand, because you don't really want to be going onto the drop, going on to check out the item. You know, if we just go back to the cart, you don't really want to have the item hit checkout now and then your details just aren't there, and then you have to choose to fill them as well as filling in the other side. It really takes up a lot of time. It's a waste of time, and it just causes issues. So 5-10 minutes before the drop, go and add an item, check that your details are there. I know there have been issues and complications, and yeah, just be ready for that. One of the other things that Supreme could do, they might have the whole, when you click to add, that you'll need to scroll something or move something across or do something special in the end in order to add it to cart. So for the last one, it was dragging the little heart across. For one of the other points, it's been holding down. Just keep in mind that something like that could happen, and you might have to do something special in order just to add it to cart, because they've done it the last couple of hype releases. There's no reason why they wouldn't do it for this one. Now, obviously you can go mobile, and you've got the exact same options of going on to Safari, doing the exact same thing of going on to Supreme, saving your details, going on to your contacts, setting your address as it is, and then just saving them and going through that way. A lot of people have said that they're going to avoid mobile though this time round, just because they had some issues last time. So desktop is really going to be your move, whether it's a laptop, a computer, whatever. Try your best to get onto one, because it will probably give you the best chance in the end. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You add, you check out, you go copy and paste your details for your card. You can type them out if you'd like to, if you're worried, and then just do the rest and check out as soon as you can. As always, if things go wrong and you get high traffic or decline or something, incognito is always there, and it can be your friend. You know, all you have to do is Control-Shift-N or Command-Shift-N, and it will open up. You can go to the exact same thing as soon as I type Supreme. We can just go to shop all on here, and then yeah, sometimes it's good just to have one of these in reserve, you know, have it open, so then you can just add to basket, check out. As you can see, nothing's there, so what we're going to do is just click the exact same thing. Incognito will not save your details, it's just there as a backup in case anything goes wrong or if the site's really broken. So yeah, just keep that in mind. I always do just keep a little note pad open of just my card number and some other details, just in case I forget them when it comes to drop, because sometimes you just focus in and you just lose sight of everything else. So yeah, just keep that in mind. But that's basically it. That's all I do when I go for these drops. I say it time and time again, it's very simple, but just try to not stress out, you know, coming from me. But yeah, try not to stress out, just be like as precise as you can be, and just check out, you know, it will work, it won't work, you know, it's a hit and miss. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't, and yeah, just try your best. Also, one thing that people recommend is that you don't open another tab and try to check out while that's going on. Maybe do it on your phone if you're going to be doing that, or have your phone up and ready if you're going to be doing that. It's just one of those things where sometimes it might interfere, but it's like one of those myths, you know. It's never been proven, but it's better safe than sorry. But yeah, that is going to cover this video. As per norm, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Let me know what colorway you're going to be going for. I'll probably put it onto my community tab as to what colorway is going to be the most voted by people, probably after this video or when this video has been uploaded. And yeah, that about covers it. So good luck everyone for this week. Obviously I'll continue to say that as the week goes on. I hope that you have a good day, and I will see you all next time. Peace.